Hey Star Wars fans, this is my review of the 3 3/4 inch Bossk Saga Legends action figure. With these Legacy Collection figures, you know what sort of articulation it's going to have. It's got its ball jointed shoulders, ball jointed elbows. It has swivel wrist, but the wrists, as you can see, are really long, almost the entire length, which is nice, but nonetheless, you know, like his arm, he can't, quite reach it to his head. It has a little bit of limited mobility there, but it's still ball jointed, still really good. It's got ball jointed torso with let's see, swivel hips. Although once again, those are limited mobility because he's got things in the way. Same with the ball jointed torso. As you can see, he's got sort of tube connected from the back up to his front waist, and although that doesn't limit him in one direction, it will limit him in the other direction. Anyways, back down to his feet. He's got ball jointed knees and ball jointed ankles. Although he's got all the articulation points that you'd want, as you can see, he is a little limited just because of maybe his bulkiness, also because of different parts of his costuming, from these straps around his waist to this hose running off the front, but still very posable, and actually, besides really posable, very, very sturdy, which is really nice. In fact, you can see here the difference in feet size between him and some other figures. You can really tell how big his feet are in comparison, and how that really reflects in his sturdiness while he's standing up. He does have peg holes, but I haven't really found them necessary at all. The paint on this guy is really good. I hope you can tell from my camera, but his face especially, there's multiple colors on his skin, and that's on all parts of his scaly skin. His arms, his feet, his head. You've got these browns and these greens, maybe a yellow. It looks very authentic to what I know from the movie, which is of course what we all want. There's a picture of Bossk from the movie. And really, this Bossk's paint job, everything about it matches it spot on. Now for some features. There's not a lot removable. It is nice that these straps down around his legs are not connected except right here at the waist. But it's cool that they're loose. That it gives it some authenticity. Not to mention this thing around his neck. Don't even know what that is, but it moves around, which is cool. In fact, you can pop it right off. Take his head off. It comes right off. This tube, once again, it's loose. It's not glued onto his back or anything like that. But one of my favorite things about this Bossk is this awesome gun that it comes with. It's fairly standard looking gun, but it's got this cool brown strap on it. That just, I don't know, you don't see a lot of things like that. When you get all these black guns, they start looking like the canned stuff that comes with all your Saga Legends action figures, when you get 5 or 6 generic guns. And this has that same sort of paint, it's just all black, or not paint, I guess that's the plastic itself. But then it's got this really cool strap that makes it all the better, so he can hold it in cool ways. Even when he holds the gun regularly, the strap still hangs down, kind of like Chewbacca's bowcaster. It's just a neat thing. Yeah, Saga Legends Bossk. It's sturdy, it looks great, it's an awesome character. I love these strange aliens and all that jazz. Looks very authentic to the movie, has a cool gun to boot. All the articulation you could want, 5 out of 5. Buy this figure.